So if I'm acting a little slow, I'm kind of off today because I had one of those moments in the shower. You know, it's my birthday, I can cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. Oh! Jesus!
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time.
You know.
Yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Finesse a nigga with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this. Parmesan with my accountant lives. In fact, I'm.
What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and I'm here to give you your daily dose of CROFT. Yes, this is another episode, finally, of CROFT Talk. And today, we're going to be taking a trip down memory lane. When I got my first pair of Jordans. Hey, he got the Jordans though! So some of you may be wondering, how the f do you get Jordans in the first place? And I'm not here to answer that question because there's a million different ways to get Jordans. This is just how I had to get them back in the day when I was riding that struggle bus. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my former self. This is actually a hilarious story, and I took an L, but at the same time it wasn't really an L because I got the shoes. It was just the way that I got the shoes was kind of low-key an L. Let's say a lesson was learned, alright? So before I get into this video, if you guys like this content, please leave a like down below. It's 100% free 99. And if you want to go ahead and support your boy even further, show some support by hitting that subscribe button down below. It goes a really long way, I promise. Also, let me know down below in the comments what sneaker was your first sneaker. Was it your Jordan? Was it a Yeezy? Was it an Asics? I don't know. Let me know down below, and let me know how you guys copped it. If you have a funny story, go ahead and share it down below. That would be awesomely dope. I love reading your guys' comments. Yeah. So we're taking a trip down memory lane. So this story takes place back in the day. If you know what I'm saying. That actually makes me feel super old. Alright, so my cousin hits me up a few days before the release of the military blue Jordan 4s back in 2012. And at this point I really didn't have sneakers like that. I probably had like your run-of-the-mill stuff that you find at PacSun and Journeys. So I had nothing like quote-unquote fancy. So this was kind of a big release for me, and I never waited in line for a pair of Jordans. Aside from a few months before that when I waited for the cool gray 11s back in 2011. God, I feel so freaking old. And I wasn't even waiting in line for myself. I was waiting for my cousin to make sure that he didn't get attacked, because back in the day, the sneaker world was savage. I mean, it still is savage, but most of it's savage like over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like them internet thugs. Hey. So my cousin hits me up. Hey bro, you trying to get them Jordans? Them Jordans on Saturday? Yeah, what time they come out, man? Hey, what you trying to roll up in there like, what, like noon o'clock? Hey bro, who the Hey bro, I'm talking about spending the night. Yes, dude was talking about staying the night, the whole night, in the parking lot in front of the mall. So we did it. So that Friday, the day before the release, my current girlfriend at the time was having a graduation party. So I went to the graduation and I cut out early. I cut out early for a pair of sneakers. So yeah, we sat in the sweatiest, I'm talking balls to the leg, sweatiest car. My mans did not have the heat on all night. We actually had the car turned off so that we wouldn't get caught. Yeah, and yeah, we made it all night, but for what, you ask? What's that? For what? Nothing! So the next day we actually got kicked out like at 5 a.m. early in the morning. The mall security was not messing with us. Yo, y'all gotta dip. Can we just stay, please? We need them Jordans, I need them shoes, man, I need them. We still got kicked out though. This actually reminds me of a funny story within a story. I remember before I got these Jordans and before we talked about these Jordans, me and my cousin were talking about the Yeezys that dropped. And it's funny because I remember the Yeezy ones were coming out. And I remember that I I remember that my cousin told me they glue in the dark. I'm like, man, hey.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
And yet here I am. Anyway, back to the story. So we get kicked out, right? Get kicked out of the mall, thinking that we're about to take a super L, because mind you, we don't know anything about sneakers, right? So we leave the parking lot that we just spent the whole hot, sweaty night in. Actually ended up hiding behind the dumpster, like around the corner from the mall, and a whole bunch of dudes actually met us up there, people that we didn't even know, but they were thinking the same thing, making sure not to take an L. And as soon, I remember as soon as we saw people pulling up, like the police pulling up to like start out the line or whatever, everybody just started dipping. My cousin grabbed my shoulders and we're just running, and my cousin is like 6'7" and I'm only 6 foot, so I'm just like, help. We make it to the line, right? We look around to see all the people that are in line. It was a whopping 7 fucking people, bro. I look over at my cousin like, I'm thinking I'm about to end this dude's life. But it gets worse, I promise you, it gets worse. So we get the sneakers. I'm hyped though. I'm happy that I got my sneakers, but I knew that it was a waste of time. Mind you, this is my first Jordan, never camped out for anything. This is before raffles, so it was the struggle bus, and I thought this is what everyone had to go through, like on a daily to get J's, right? So I'm just like, whatever, I got my pair, I'm happy, blah, say blah. So we get to the crib, right? We get to my cousin's house, and my aunt is so petty, bro. She texts my cousin as soon as we get there. Of the shoes sitting on the shelf, I gave my cousin that look like, but it ended up being shoes that were like smaller sizes that we wouldn't fit anyway. But still, it felt like it was a dub, but it felt like an L, because I don't know, man. It wasn't even a hype shoe, and we slept in a fucking car all night. Wow. Alright, man, and the rest is history. I enjoyed my sneakers, and eventually I sold them, because I usually do that with most of my pairs, so I couldn't bring them out for the video. But it is what it is. Whether it's an L or a dub is debatable. I'm kind of leaning toward one or the other, but I'll let you guys decide in the comments down below. Don't forget, if you like this video, go ahead and show some support to your boy by hitting that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, because I'm going to keep it rolling, hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to tell me your guys' crazy sneaker stories, because I'd love to read them. And with all that being said, that's all I got.
Girl, I can buy your Westie world with my base stuff. Ooh, that pussy good. Won't you sit it on my